Dear students, in our microprocessor assembly language program, our fourth topic is memory segmentations and the fifth topic is the memory address generation. So, in this particular session, we have discussed start from the fourth topic. It means the 6.4 is our memory segmentation. So, in a memory segmentation, memory size it will be divided. So, as we know the memory size, so memory size divided into various segments or size, so we have to try to understand about the segmentations. So first of all, what we can do, the memory size divided into various segments or size and this segments is called as just area in memory, in memory, because it is a part of memory. And then after the process of dividing memory this way is called segmentation. So this is our segmentation process. So memory size will be divided into various segments. This is the area of area in memory. This segments dividing process is called as a segmentations. So in memory segmentations, the data will be stored in a segment as a byte. So this, remember, the data stored in a segment is in terms of byte, and then the bytes, each and every bytes has a specific address, so every byte has a specific address. Now we know that in 8086 the 20 address bus line, okay. In 8085 it is a 16. In 8086 there is a 20 address bus line. So what happened with the 20 address lines? The memory that can be addressed is a 2^20 byte. So 2^20 means how much is the 1048576 bytes? It's almost 1 MB, 1 megabyte. So 8086 can be accessed memory with address ranging from 000050H to 5FH. Okay, so this is the starting address. So this is a bottom or starting address, and this is the end address of particular 1 MB addressing. Okay. So 8086 memory has 4 different types of segments. So this all the fourth one. First one is a core segment. Also called as CS. Then second one is a data segment. Also called as DS. Then it will stack, STSCK, at the stack segment, also called as SS. Then fourth one is a extra segment. Is called as a ES. This extra segment is a one type of data segment, but this is an extra one. So this will be picturized in the memory. How it will be look like? So this is the segment registers will be look like that. So this is our segment register. This is segment registers 1, 2, 3 and 4 segment registers. So this code segment will be occupy here in a memory slot. Same way this data segment will be here, then stack segment will be here, and this additional extra segment is also known as a data segment, will accommodate here. So this memory can be divided in a various slots or various segment. This process is called segmentations. Okay. So each of these segments are addressed by an address stored in corresponding segment registers. So segments are particular segments are particular addressing, particular address and store which is corresponding to segment registers, and these registers are 16-bit in size. So each and every segment's size is a 16-bit. So it means our 4 segment is a CS or DS or SS or ES. Each and every segment has a register size is 16-bit. Okay, remember this thing. And each register store the base address, also called as the starting address of the corresponding segment. So each and every registers store with the base address or starting address. Because of the segment registers cannot store 20-bit. Okay, so here our address line is a 20, but there are not only store the upper 16 bits. Only store the upper 16 bits. This will be also we can see in a broad manner. So this is our 4 segment registers in bus interface unit. This is extra segment, core segment, and stacks and data segment. So segment registers hold the upper 16-bit of the starting address of 4 memory segment that 8086 working within in particular time. So here is the extra segment. So extra segment is the starting address is a 7000. So here is the 7000 is the starting address, and then 64 KB will be increased is the 7FFFH. Okay, so this 64 KB. How is the 64 KB? That you have to calculate 2 raised to particular 6, means 2 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 raised to 6. So this is a particular 64 KB. Same way is a stack segment is a base address is a 5000. So this is our stack segment is a 5000, and same way here 64 KB. This will be 64 KB, that it will be we have calculate, and this is a 5FFH. So this is the starting and this is the end address. This is the starting, this is the end address. Same way the core segment is a 3000H. So this will also like that 3FFFH and 2002FFH. So this is our highest address, and this is the bottom data segment address and the top data segment address. So the bottom and top, bottom and top, bottom and top of all the our segments, it's called physical address. So this is the highest address is called as the physical address of the particular this segment or memory. Okay, remember this thing, and it will be also understood in a next how memory address generation. So our next topic is a memory address generation. So how is a 20-bit address obtained if there is only 60-bit register? So as we know our segment register is a 16-bit, then how we can accommodate this 20-bit address register? Because why this need is because 20-bit address, because 20-bit address of a byte of any byte is called physical address, is called physical address, and physical address is the highest order of the address of any particular segment or memory. So but we know that logical address is equal to base address plus offset. The offset is the displacement of the memory locations from the starting locations of the segment. So this is base address, the starting address, and the offset will be the increment of that particular segment. But how we generate the final, or it's called the physical address formation. So this is our process. So this is our particular segment register. As we know, the segment register is a 16-bit. So this is 16-bit segment register, 5 to 19. Okay, and here offset value also the 16-bit. This is 0 to 15. So offset value and this segment value, just we add 0h is a 4-bit into the segment registers with the particular offset value. We are using adder, and then it will make a 20-bit physical address. How this physical address formation, this will be explained with the examples. Okay, suppose the value of data segment register is a DS is a 2222H. So this is the hexa number, and this is the particular data segment registers. To convert this 16-bit address into 20 bits. So this is 16-bit address converted into 20-bit. BIU appends, BIU will be added 0h to the LSB of the address. So this is a LSB, it means here, and add this 0h. So it will become, after appending the starting address, the data segment becomes like that. So here will be added appends the 0h. Okay, so this will becomes our starting address, and if the data at any location has a logical address that's specific as like that, suppose this is this one. So first of all we can understood like that the number of 000h is a offset. So here is a offset, because we know that base address and offset. Okay, so this is portion, after that it's called offset and this is a value of DS as we early taken. So the calculate the effective address of the memory, BIU use the following formula. The effective address is as earlier we know, effective address is equal to starting address of segment plus offset. To find out the starting address of the segment, BIU appends contains, as earlier we did, add the 0h, and then after it adds offset to it. So therefore our effective address for the given particular data 2222, adding the h, this is our data, plus add here 0h, then after add our offset. So this is the value of our offset, this is the value of offset, and then equivalent the output is our effective address is like that 22236h. That how it will be graphically represent here. So our data register content is 42h. So this is here starting, and add 0h. So here is our starting positions or starting address, and then we add the offset of 0016, and this address becomes our effective address or final address. So this is the process of memory address generation. So then how you can be generate. So remember that thing, maximum size of segment. So this will also you have to remember, all offsets are limited to 16-bit. Okay, and it means that the maximum size of possible segment is a 2^16. So 65535 bytes, it means 64 KB. So in a previous diagram we increment of 64 KB, then I will be explain how it will be 64. So this is the reason of 64 KB because of this offset size. And the offset of the first location of the within the segment, so this is the starting 000h, and the offset of the last location the segment is the FFH. So this will be doubt which will be created in previous slide, this will be here clear. Okay, so this is the starting address and the last location, means first location and last locations of the particular offset. So where to look for the offset, then how we can decide particular segment registers for the particular offset. So each and every segment registers have a particular offset, so you should have to remember this particular table. So here our segment, suppose here is the code segment, so we use these instruction pointers, offset registers. So address of the next instruction, this is a function. If the data segment, it will be bx di si, the address of the data, then ss, it means sp bp, that address of in the stack. If this is extra segment, the same as a data segment, address of the destination data for the string operation. Okay, so this is all the terminology is the instruction pointers and the general registers we have to discuss. So you should have to keep in your mind about the look for the offset. Now our the first questions, the content of the following registers are, suppose this is our questions. Our code segment is a 111H, DS is a 333H, and these are three our data of segment registers, and this is our offset value IP, SP and DI. Okay, so what we want, the calculate the corresponding physical or effective address for the address byte in a CS, DS and SS. So we have to find all these three particular effective address. Okay, so here is the solution. First our is the code segment. Now for this code segment 111H, we have to find out first the what is the offset value. So here CS is a offset register, we consider is a IP. So for this code segment we have used the value of IP. Now in our data IP is a 1232H. Okay, so what we can do, first of all we can take our CS data 1111, then add 0 H, this is our starting address, then have to plus our data of IP is a 1232H. So 1232H, and just you add, so H 2 4 3 2 1. So 12342 H is our effective address or physical address. So this is the value of IP offset, and this is our starting address. Okay, so same way our second one is a data segment 333H. So first of all you find out for the data segment, here is the data segment, we can use bx di or si, so address of the data. So here value of particular di is a 0020H. So this value will use as a offset for the particular DS. So here DS the same way as above we can calculate is a 3333, just add 0H plus the value of offset di is a 0020. This will our final effective address 33350H. So this is our physical address or effective address. So same for the SS. SS is a 2526. Now what will the for the SS, either SP or BP can be used. So here value given is the SP 1100. So here we can calculate for the final or memory address generation is a 2526, add 0H plus is offset value 1100H. So our final conclusion is 06362. So 26360H our physical address. Okay, so this is we are here use here offset will be DI offset, here we can use here SP offset. So the starting address plus offset, it will final memory address we can generate. Okay, so I hope you can understand how we can memory can be generate or memory segmentations. Thank you very much.